Welcome to another enthralling episode of Monday Movie Pickup. So I already talked about this on a daily Cinephile blog, but this is the Universal Essentials Collection release of Jurassic Park. Universal is starting to release these specially packaged and re-released 4K titles of some of their biggest movies with some new artwork, different stuff like that. There is disc art with these as well, so I am at least a big fan of that. This is also a limited edition, so if you want to get it, make sure you get it now. I got The Big Lebowski, so that'll be coming soon. That should get released in August. But the only thing I'm disappointed in is that they're not numbering them. So I wish they would, just to make them feel even that more special. So here is the story of Bruce Smith. This is called Smith of Minnesota. So what is this? Basically, I was doing some searching on other movies that have the title Minnesota in them, and this movie came up. And I actually had no idea what this was all about, but it turns out this is actually about a football player from Minnesota. It actually stars Bruce Smith himself, and he was a Heisman Trophy winner. So, a Heisman winner from Minnesota, the first one from Minnesota, University of Minnesota, and they made this movie starring him. I have nothing else about the movie besides that, but that intrigued me enough. I wonder if they shot any of this in southern Minnesota. I'm hoping they did, and I'm hoping there's some old school footage in there, because this is back from like the 40s. It was released by Sony Pictures Choice Collection. It is a DVD-R. In fact, if you look at the disc, if you can kind of see it, the way it's burnt in on there, you can see that they even fully burned the disc. They only partially burnt it. So I've seen these DVD-Rs before from Warner Archive, but I've never seen it done like this. We have here Boris Karloff in the Mr. Wong collection. So this is from Kino. All of these movies, I think they all appear on that 200 horror movie box set, Tales of Terror from Mill Creek, that I was reviewing on this channel. Maybe one of them doesn't, but the other ones do. So this is Boris Karloff playing a Chinese American. So that right away is like, yeah, it's a little outdated, of course. It's an outdated idea. And I haven't seen the movies themselves. I'm gonna guess that there's quite a bit of racism in them. It might just be that Boris Karloff is very inappropriately cast as a Chinese American, but perhaps besides that, the movies are fine. I don't know. If you've seen these, let me know, but I figured I should probably get the better quality versions once I jump on reviewing these movies at some point. The only thing is that these are the Boris Karloff movies. There's actually one that actually had an actor who was Asian, Key Luke, and that movie is not a part of this set. And from what Kino said, there was a rights issue with it, so they weren't able to get it included in this set. Maybe they'll do a separate release of it in the future. Maybe a different company will take it, but I think that's a little unfortunate. I guess it's fine because these are the Boris Karloff movies. Most people know Boris Karloff played the character, but it still sucks that they didn't get the one Asian guy, the guy who actually is Asian, to be in the Mr. Wong set. But hopefully they'll do it in the future. We got another Kino release here. This is Secret of the Incas. So a lot of you probably know that title just from Indiana Jones. This is a huge inspiration for the character. Of course, I did see Dial of Destiny. I'm sure some of you are planning on seeing the movie, and I'm sure a lot of you are not planning to see it. I will say about Dial of Destiny, I have a review of it up now, and I thought the movie was good. I actually enjoyed it. I want to go see it again, but I know some other people that weren't so into it. So I got a bunch of Conjuring movies a couple years ago, but I thought this set would be a lot better to have. It includes the third movie that I didn't own, and I thought it would be just nice to have everything in one set. There's all the movies. There's no additional special features, and from doing all the research I could, it didn't look like these movies ever got like Target releases where they had exclusive bonus discs or anything like that. But everything's in one set, and the new movie, the most recent movie, the third Conjuring movie, which was not all that great. This is Kirsten, the 35th anniversary. This is the 4K release. So why did I get the 4K? Well, because price-wise, it was pretty close to the same price as the Blu-ray, so I figure why not just get the 4K in this case. Kirsten is one of the few John Carpenter movies that I did not own yet, and I've actually never seen the movie, but it's based, of course, off the Stephen King novel the idea of it just seems incredibly silly. I mean, a killer car, but I also know a lot of people dig the movie, and it has been released numerous times on home video. So I've seen tons of different Blu-ray releases and Steelbook releases of this movie. So it's about time it gets added to my collection. I have here the Nutty Professor. So this is now the 40th release from Paramount Presents, and I've been talking all about Paramount Presents for many months now on this series. It's a line of Blu-ray releases and 4K releases I've been really digging. This is a kind of odd situation though. This only includes the 4K disc. It doesn't have a Blu-ray with it. I don't know if Paramount Presents had done that before. When they've done 4K releases, they mostly do include a Blu-ray release as well. So this is the only one so far that doesn't have that, and their upcoming one, Hustle and Flow, which is also going to be a 4K release, will include a Blu-ray. So I don't know what happened here, but as some of you maybe saw in a previous episode, I bought the Nutty Professor collection from Warner Brothers that was released about 10 years ago for the 50th anniversary of the Nutty Professor, and that has a Blu-ray. So here is Super Cop, or also known as Police Story, with Jackie Chan and Michelle Yeoh. Yeah, everyone's been talking about Michelle Yeoh as of recently. I own the other two Police Story movies from the Criterion collection, and I had been waiting for this one to get a release, so it finally did, and I think the set I got is pretty awesome. There's the Blu-ray, and it has some different artwork on the inside. It includes a poster for the movie. If I get this whole thing out, I could show you. Yeah, look at that. Pretty awesome. And then it even includes a booklet, Police Story 3, Super Cop, about just the making of the movie. And there's the more recognizable American poster, I'm sure, for all of you. There is Coraline. This is the first film released from Laika, and a movie that I never saw. I think I've seen Box Trolls, I saw Kubo and the Two Strings, but some of the other Laika films I haven't gotten to yet. This is cool. It actually comes with a booklet, because this is actually the Shout Factory release of the film. So Shout Factory actually got the rights to release all of these Laika films on Blu-ray. So they've been getting some special treatment with some new special features. We have here, you see it? It is Enter the Dragon. This is the 40th anniversary release. There is an upcoming Blu-ray 4K release actually of this movie coming out for its 50th anniversary, part of Warner Brothers 100th anniversary of different home media releases that they're doing. Unfortunately, it's not coming with the Blu-ray disc, and it does not include all of these special features. So I actually own the 30th anniversary Blu-ray, but some of these different special features in here are not included on that Blu-ray. And the new 4K I thought was going to include these, but it doesn't. At least the release that I saw doesn't. There might be a different version of it. Like, I believe there was a limited edition set coming out, but that's around $100. I did not feel like spending that kind of money for Enter the Dragon again. Even though I love the movie, it's a great movie, but I don't think I really need to get... I don't need to spend $100. That cool thing. This patch. And then if I can get this to work. And then I got this cool thing. And then a look at what the first page of the screenplay looked like. And it was originally called Blood and Steel. And last but not least, here is Hercules, the Laserdisc. I actually bought this at that antique store that was shared on my daily vlog channel a few days ago. And this is a widescreen Laserdisc release of the Disney film. It doesn't have any special features. I don't know if there was a version of this that was released that had special features, but this is actually unopened. So I thought that was pretty neat, and I want to just add to my Laserdisc collection. As I've said in the past, I don't try to buy a bunch of Laserdiscs, but if I can find something that's Disney or one of my all-time favorite movies, I'll give it a shot, especially if it's unopened like this. I think that's pretty awesome. But that is everything this week. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching the video, and special shout out to Lauren, Anthony, Anna, Kirsten, Spencer, Lucas, Ryan, and Robert for the support on Patreon. By joining my Patreon, you can get exclusive videos and blogs, and for only $7, you can request your own movie review. I hope you stick around, Cinephile, and have a happy, productive day.